This, indeed, is a big one. Let's check it out. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing of the
Force Feedback Racing Wheel, model V99.
Now this is going to be something that I believe is pretty heavy, so bear with me here. As you can tell, big box, a little box inside. Here we go. Oh yes, this indeed is a big one. Let's check it out. Well, first impression already. As you can see, we have the instructions as well as, that's very nice of you. Thank you, gamer. Dear gamer, hi, thank you for choosing our products. As you can see, we specialize in designing and producing gaming peripherals as a fellow gamers, and we take meeting the needs of players seriously. At the time, we are also looking forward to communicating with more players. If you have any suggestions, feedbacks, or questions about our products, please feel free to contact us via email on the PXN official website, www.e-pxn.com. Very nice of them. And thank you again for choosing our products. We hope you can enjoy a more wonderful experience in the gaming world with our product. And then, of course, we have the little instructions here in multiple languages. So this also shows you how it will connect via PC from the Series X, as well as other Microsoft products. This has got some weight to it. I can tell you right now, this feels almost like an actual racing wheel or a car wheel. We got the nice clicky bumpers on the back. This does not feel cheap whatsoever. It's got weight to it. It also feels like it's got that micro switch components in the inside, and of course it does. Nice and clicky. So we got our ABXY and our directionals. Of course, you got the home right in the middle. This is really, really cool. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you right now, the R1, R2, the L1, L2 on the back here. That's what really makes this, I think, in terms of a higher end quality wheel with some weight to it. Look at this. You have your connections in the back. Let's keep going. I almost don't want to like tear it apart. All right, the shifter. Take a look. This is all coming out to be a very, very nice quality. Ooh, it feels good. It feels good. This is no joke. Okay, so once again, all of your shifting, this is super solid. So it doesn't off the bat feel cheap. It does feel like you're getting a quality product. You know, plastic parts, sure, but everything seems pretty solid so far. We're gonna put this away for now, but this will be really nice to put to a rig. The next part. So, this is the, come on. Here's the base. So this is going to be connecting to the wheel, clearly. And then you have the underside. Let's take a look at the back connectivity for the pedals, which is coming next. Oh, and look at that for your controller. So plugging in your controller via USB. And then you also have your shifter connectivity over here as well. So pedals, connectivity for shifter, and your, I believe that's voltage. I am not sure. I am going to be looking that up pretty soon. Then, yeah, here's your voltage. This is your power. And here is the part that would connect into the game system or PC. Let's take a look at the instruction manual really quick, because the other side from when I opened it is actually in English. So this gives you a full rundown of the accessory list, as well as installation, how to use this on PC, and even testing for it. There we go. Using on Xbox One or Series X, using on the PS4 platform, and the desktop fixture instructions. We're gonna get started with all this stuff. Here's everything out of the box. We're gonna set this up. We're at a midway point. And for size scale. All right, let's get this thing set up and connected. But we're going to have to use that PS4 here. The mounting brackets are going to be a challenge, since I'm not sure if I even have a desk or a rig to bring in here to start using this, so we're going to have to improvise. And I tried by putting it on this, and still, from every angle, it's going to be tricky, because there's just no room, and, and we'll figure this one out. In other words, it looks like we're going to have to build our own rig, won't we? Dick.
Yeah, build our own rig, yeah.
This chair might do the trick. Making some progress. Looks like this is starting to work out. Now we gotta set up this part under here. And then we'll get it hooked up to the PS4. All right, we're getting there. Now we have the shifter set up with a clamp on something that's actually gonna keep this at a good level, or a decent level, something workable. The pedals are plugged in. I started feeding all of the cords through the back of the chair, and we're gonna be using the PlayStation 4 to fire this up and give this a test run. And before we really start anything, I just wanna point out that this is the setup. This is how it's gonna look when we fire this up on the PlayStation 4. Quite the go-kart style experience if you don't have a rig. So note to anybody who wants to get into iRacing or any sort of sim racing, you gotta get the rig. Otherwise you're gonna be stuck with sideways furniture and a chair. Let's fire it up. So I figured out that when you power up the PS4, the wheel starts moving. So sick. Now that this thing is set up, I think that this is going to be a little more complicated than I expected. We're going to have to find a game on PS4 or Xbox that is compatible here, because we may have the, and there's my Sakis, but we have the whole go-kart setup, and we even have the controller. We followed all the instructions on here. Where are the instructions? Well, yeah. Point is that this is locked up, and we could use the directional buttons here to select a game. Now it's a matter of finding a compatible racing game, other than, Team Sonic Racing, which I'm pretty sure is not going to be compatible with this whole setup here. I think that we're going to be having to dive a little bit deeper and figure this out, because this is not really going past the instructions that basically tell you how to plug this into the hardware. This doesn't really go any further than that. So we're gonna have to dive a little deeper. Moving this whole setup to PC is probably next.
So, all in all, this is a really cool, heavy-duty, high-quality feeling controller setup for racing. The only issue is getting it to work on a PlayStation 4. Not exactly sure how to unlock this wheel. It started spinning around like the girl's head in Exorcist, and then it just locked up. But setup was kind of cool. For a cumbersome setup like this, it's pretty impressive. It only makes me want to find a game that's going to run on this. Unfortunately, I don't have one on PlayStation 4, so moving this entire thing over to a PC setup is probably going to serve this best. As for the hardware itself, this has been a very fun, interesting unboxing, and I'm looking forward to doing some more shorts for the YouTube channel as well as the TikTok. So stay tuned.